I have 50 hours to unlock the hardest rod in Roblox Fish. The catch? You need to be level 150 just to start the quests. And these aren't any normal quests. The final quest is borderline impossible. The rod I'm talking about is the TRYHARD ROD. We have 50 hours on the timer. Let's start it and let's get to work. We'll start by casting our flimsy rod. All right, there's our first fish caught. Let's catch a few more. Oh, $1,200. That puts us at over 2,000 in the bank, which is perfect to buy the carbon rod. And now all we need is another $111 so we can purchase the rowboat and make our way off of the Moosewood Island. And we can easily get $100 by appraising a random fish with this guy over here. $7, yes please. And we get 500 in return. All right, rowboat, thank you very much. We'll be taking that. And we are out of here. Oh my word, this boat is so slow. And the reason we're at Mushgrove is because there is a tiny little hole which leads us into the carrot garden. And this is one of the best places to fish for XP. And seeing as we need level 150, XP is very much in need. So we'll fish here for a while, get a bit more money, and then we can get our next rod. And there's our first ever legendary fish caught, a carrot turtle. I don't really know how much these fish are worth. We do have a few mythicals and a few legendaries. How much? Oh, 14,000. That's not too bad. Our next rod is, of course, the steady rod. The good old trusty beginner's rod. So we'll equip that. And then we can make our way back to our carrot pond and get back to fishing. Oh my word, we've just hooked an exotic fish on our first cast with our steady rods. Come on. A carrot shark. Look at that. Oh yeah. And now that we're level 25, we have access to the aquariums. But we need 10,000 coins to unlock the first slot. And what's going to go in that first slot? Of course, our wonderful carrot shark. And after fishing for a very long time, we now have $46,000, which is plenty to purchase our first personal aquarium slot and get our carrot shark in there. Well, we need another $70,000 to get our next rod. So let's get back to the carrot farm and let's get fishing. And just like that, we are over level 50, which means we're a third of the way to our first goal. And the admin abuse is starting, so this is perfect time to make money. This rod is so terrible. And we lost it. We need to upgrade our rods soon. Oh, we just got a nuclear star. I don't know what that is. There's a lot going on right now. I really can't tell what's going on. All I'm doing is just fishing and trying to catch everything. But the exotic fish, they're very hard to get with this rods. Okay, surely we have enough money. We have a 3.9 trillion KGC pick. Surely this all sells for so much money and we can get a better rod because this steady rod is awful. And we've also put in fragmented glitched shades and we're getting 106,000 per hour and 10,000 XP. That's not too bad either. All right, how much money? Come on. 500,000. Oh my word. Okay, well, after selling everything, we're up to $1.2 million almost. Oh yeah. Well, I was going to get the King's Rod, but now we've done that, we can get an even better rod. The only issue is we still need another $400,000. So maybe we just get the King's Rod anyway. Yeah, we'll get it. It's 100,000 and it's so much better. All right, King's Rod acquired. Time to get back to making even more money. Oh, look at that. That is 10 times better than the past rod. It's a gold storm, which means everything is worth a lot more money. How much is the inventory going to be worth is the question. Come on. If this is worth $1 million, I'm happy. Okay, only 300k? What's going on there? A lot of them haven't sold. Okay, we're up to $3.1 million. That is plenty. And also means we can unlock a few more of those aquarium slots. We are all good to go now. Time to get our next rod. And to get our new rod, we are going to require a lot of keystones to open up a mysterious place. We're going to need the mushroom one, the pyramid one, and also the skull one. Okay, well, the mushroom one is, of course, going to be at Mushgrove Swamp. Indeed, it is. There we go. That's one collected that we actually need. And, of course, the skull keystone is going to be at Forsaken Shores. And I think I already see it. Yes, I do. Perfect. Okay, that's 2 out of 3. 1 keystone remaining. And there is the cliff keystone collected. So we have all three. Let's go back to Desert Deep and let's get our final rod. Other than hopefully the TRYHARD rod. And the first one is the mushroom. There we go. That one's placed. And we've got the skull. And last but not least, the cliff. Now, where do I go? Oh, it's cracking. And we are in. Let's go. Finally, somewhere I can actually see. And there is the rod. The only issue is, it was at this point where I realized I had majorly messed up. But we still had hope. Because luckily, all we had to do now was get 15 levels using the King's Rod. Because the quests for the TRYHARD rod all use one specific rod. And we already had that. Okay, well, we have 15 levels remaining. Let's just go and fish back in the carrot place. And then we can get going with our quests. And to help us out, we're going to go and enchant this rod. And also get a few other upgrades. And one of those upgrades is bait crates. Plenty of them. Okay, 800 seaweed. That's good. Now time for our next upgrade. And that is some luck. Okay, 6 hours should be enough. Now time to get some enchant relics. Because we only have 4 at the moment. We'll get 25. And we are looking for clever. That is not clever. Hopefully we don't have to use all 28. But if we do, oh well. Well, we didn't even get it in that, so time to buy some more. And this time we'll get 50, because why not? And there we go. Finally, we've got clever. Perfect. Time to get level 150. And there we go. Level 150. Time to start the quests. They start easy, and then they get impossible. This is not going to be fun. And at this point, we were already on the verge of being 24 hours into the challenge. So we have just over half the time remaining. I would say the hardest thing is over, but it's not. The hardest thing is definitely that last quest. Getting level 150 was a breeze compared to what it's going to be. And to get our first quest, we need to head to Roslet Bay and head to the top of the volcano. All right, if we go through here and speak to... Whereabouts is he? There he is. Speak to this guy. So you want a TRYHARD rod? Yes, please. And there is 2 ways to get it. One, you do the quest, or one, you buy it. But the price? Yeah, I'm not buying that. Do my first quest. All right, flimsy rod only. Catch 10 fish in a row. Mess up, and you restart. Easy. And there is fish number 1. 9 more to go. Come on, just 1 more to go. And there it is. Quest number 1 completed. And that was a little bit harder than I first thought because it had to be perfect catches. But nevertheless, we are on to quest number 2. 10 perfect catches, you're a natural. Ready to step it up? Of course. What have we got? Catch 25 fish in a row with a flimsy rod, each starting with a perfect cast. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, it has to be perfect on the cast and the catch. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, well, there's 1. Time for 24 more. Damn it. This is going to be a long challenge. Okay, we were on a streak there. We had 8, but it slipped out of the rod again. So to make it easier, we're going to go and enchant this rod with either resilient or controlled. We'll see what one comes up first. And we'll see if it's a lot easier. Because I'm not trying to spend a whole day doing 1 quest. And the first enchant that we get on our flimsy rod is mutated. That is definitely not what we want. I think I want controlled more than resilient. Because we're using garbage bait, which already has 50 resilience. It's just a bar that's too small. So yeah, we'll go for controlled. And the last enchant relic. And we did not get controlled. Time to go and buy some more. And luckily, we're up to $3.2 million. Thanks to our aquarium. And this time we're going to get 100 just to be safe. 1.1 mil, but it's okay. Oh, if we got it first try, that would have been so good. Okay, that's the first time we got resilient, but I want controlled. And there we go, controlled. Let's see if this is easier. Okay, that's not a perfect cast. There we go. Oh yeah, look at the size of that bar now. This is going to be 10 times easier. Right, let's get this quest done. And let's move on to the impossible quest. Okay, this is harder than it looks. These casts are awful. Okay, what is this? Looks like we won't be doing these perfect catches for a few hours. This challenge is already quite hard. Now, this is making it impossible. And this isn't even the worst challenge that there is. Oh boy, I see why they call this the try-hard rod now. Okay, well, this is looking a lot better. We're actually going to try and fish in the Moosewood Pond because the time right now is 12:17, which means we have around 8 hours remaining. So let's get to fishing. And the first one isn't even a perfect catch. Oh boy, this is about to be a long day. My God, this is impossible. What is going on? Bro, I'm literally getting it in the green. It's just not even giving me perfect catches. There we go. And then it goes to amazing. This quest is awful. Oh my word, this quest. Yo, this quest is impossible. Oh, finally, we've done 2 in a row. And then, oh, this is impossible. Bro, I had 4 and then it just fails. Okay, I don't want to jinx this, but we've done 5 out of 25. That is pretty good. If this one now is not a perfect cast, I'm just going to lose it. Okay, good. And we failed. Ah, this quest is so awful. Who thinks of this quest? No! I was at 6. Wait, it still counts. Oh, wait. Oh, it counted. Yeah. Oh, and then I failed. Oh, my word. We're at 10 out of 25. We're almost halfway there. Come on. No, I had 10 again. This quest is absolutely ridiculous. I am getting annoyed now. It has been 2 hours of just fishing. Okay, I've been doing this for 3.5 hours. The max I've got to, I think, is 12 so far. So I'm going to take a break, go and get some lunch, and we can revisit this again on a fresh mind and hopefully complete this challenge because we are quickly running out of time. All right, I've had lunch. It's time to get back to fishing. We have a few hours remaining. Can we get this quest done? We're about to find out. And already a perfect cast. Oh, perfect. No, I had an 11 streak on the first one back and I messed it up. Okay, we're off to a roll. I don't mind this. Let's keep going. No, we had a 9. Oh my word. No, I was on an 18 streak. That's the highest I've ever been. Oh, that's so unlucky. The time is currently 8:22 in the evening, which does mean we have like 40 minutes remaining. So we better get to work, please. Come on, let us do this. And I already failed. And again. There we go. Okay, all right, it's time. We have 1 go remaining. Is it gonna work? We're about to find out. Oh my words. Okay, that doesn't count. That counts. Okay, this is a start. Well, if we fail now, then we fail. Okay, that's 1 perfect catch. That's 2 perfect catches. And I failed. Okay, well, apparently I am not a try-hard fisherman. And it was never meant for me, especially in 50 hours. If I even had, I don't know, 100 hours, I don't think I'd get this done. If you did enjoy this video, then you will definitely enjoy this video on screen right now, where I actually managed to complete the challenge and not fail on part 2. We didn't even get to the hardest quest out of them all. What a shame.